I'm Ned Duffield. It's my wife, Ruth Duffield, and I was at Chambley from December of '54 to December of '57. And my wife joined me as a new bride. We got married in Chambley in 1956, July the 29th. We spent the remainder of a year and a half together and then rotated back to the States and went to Chanute, to Aircraft Maintenance Officer School, and finished that in 9 months, then went to Stead Air Force Base, where we had a young daughter born, and we were there for 4 years. After Stead, I continued in the flying business. I went back to KC-97s and spent 4 years flying 97s out of Westover, Massachusetts. Out of Westover, when the Berlin crisis subsided, we got rid of the KC-97s and we were transferred to TAC, where we flew C-130s, and I went back into the logistics field and was at Pope 4 years until 1970, and then went to the Philippines for a 2-year tour, and followed by a year in Tan Son Nhut and NKP, Thailand. Returned to Kelly Air Force Base, where I received my 06 and became the IG for the base. Then moved over and became the director of aircraft engine overhauls. Then in 1976 we moved to Washington, D.C., where we spent 8 years, retiring out of the Pentagon in 1984.
Very, very good. And was there anything that happened while you were at Chambley, France, that you...
Probably the most significant thing in France was our squadron was designated as the mobility squadron, and I had responsibility as the mobility officer, and therefore we got about 25 to 30 large German Fawn trucks and tractor trailers in which we had to make our shops, put our shops into those units, and then we would deploy to over around Furstenfeldbruck for exercises or deployment as they wanted to test us or prepare us for any kind of activity.
Okay, how about what words from your lovely wife with regards to any words of wisdom from you with regards to your Chambley experience or time with your career with your husband?
Well, it's all been very interesting, and I wouldn't have missed the tour at Chambley for anything. And we had a chance to go back in 1995, where they have the International Balloon Fest, and we were able to get a ride on the balloon, and we've enjoyed knowing Philippe and Aline through these years, and we also continue to have correspondence from a couple of our neighbors in Metz, where we lived during Chambley, and they seem to appreciate corresponding with Americans, and we have many happy memories of Chambley.
We had a great time getting married in France. We spent 30 days on a honeymoon, which covered Italy, Switzerland, France, Germany.
Austria.
Where?
Austria.
Austria. So we enjoyed ourselves very much as a newly married couple in France.
Well, thank you very much, and thank you for your service to our country.
Thank you.